Yo, what's going on? It's about life. It's your boy Black Duplicate, aka Mega Man 22. You already know what it is. Yes. So we're gonna dive deep into Illuvium again, since Illuvium is dropping a lot of stuff. They have their land sale. They're dropping NFTs. Like they're getting the betas out, so people are playing the beta. So we're gonna go look into some more beta. We did that before when they did the first launch of the beta, but now other people are playing it and stuff. So we're gonna see a little bit more gameplay. And we're gonna look at some stuff on here on their Twitter as well. Some dope stuff that they're dropping, and we're gonna dive deep back into their Discord, and then I'm gonna do the same thing next week with Big Time, because Big Time is dropping a lot of dope stuff as well. So I gotta reiterate some of the games we've been doing in the past, because we're getting closer and closer and closer to big launch dates for these games. And then I'll be looking into some new games as well. I'm thinking about jumping into Gala Games, because Gala Games is dropping a lot of dope gems as well. So I'm probably going to end up jumping over there. But for now, let's dive deep on Illuvium, because they are doing some fire stuff. And I'm super excited for their land sale and some of their dope NFTs, right? So let's get on it. So here we are. You already know the Twitter handle for Illuvium, Illuvium.io. You know what I'm saying? Well, for those that don't know what Illuvium is, it's a play-to-earn game on the Ethereum network, right? So as you see, it's right here. Fight for ETH, hunt, capture, fight, earn. Game studio launching play-to-earn NFT games in the blockchain metaverse. That's their token, their DAO, all their dope stuff. So, let's dive deep into it. So they have a land sale right here. So if you jump on their Twitter, you could sign up and try to win you some land, right? If you still got if you see this, it might be old. When you see this, you might get lucky. It just depends. So for those of you that did enter into this, and maybe they launched the winner by now, congratulations, and hopefully you had a good time. So you got a lot of cool stuff going on here. So join Illuvium and Chainlink for another special edition discussion discussing that contribution to the DeFi, GameFi ecosystem, right? So that's a chat that you could jump on, and you could talk, and you can hear what they're saying and all the good stuff, and they're going to show a lot of new dope stuff. But here we are. Here's the land sale explained, right? So they have a guide now. Join Illuvium.land, and you could get into some of the land stuff. But we're going to watch, I believe there's a video that I'm going to watch explaining their land, but I want to click on this real quick and see. Okay, it's not doing what I originally wanted to do, but there is a video explaining their land from this guy right below. So we're gonna listen to him real quick and see what he has to say.
Go over all of the regions in Illuvium in detail.
It's an hour, so we're not gonna watch the whole thing.
The Illuvidex. I think this is going to be the first time any human on Earth has seen the Illuvidex in action. Sneak preview. And today, when we explore all these land regions, we couldn't do it without Roger, our lead concept artist. Roger, how are you doing today? And it's great to have you here.
Ben.
On the episode.
Hi, thanks. Nice to meet you.
These are the guys behind Illuvium.
It's the first time, I think, for many on the team to actually see me in person, so
yes.
Or through the camera. So.
And to see your amazing fish tank back there. And just so you guys know, Roger, as our lead concept artist, worked on a lot of the concept art you're going to see today. And so today we're going to go over
Genius
a lot of the lore,
right
the details, the background, sort of the juicy details and bits behind each of these regions of land that you will be experiencing through our overworld, and also to a certain extent through Illuvium Zero. The different land is going to be kind of branded and textured like the region that it exists in, which is really exciting. So, what else do we have planned? I mentioned the Illuvidex a moment ago, and I want to qualify this and say the Illuvidex we're showing right now is a pre-land sale Illuvidex. This is a work in progress, guys. Bugs and glitches might be there. We're literally polishing it up right now before the land sale.
So real quick, Illuvidex. It reminds me of something. The Pokedex. Right? The Pokedex from Pokemon. Remember, the Pokedex showed all the Pokemon in the world. The Pokedex was connecting to all of them. So I'm assuming the Alluvidex is going to be very, very similar when it comes to creatures and land. But like I said, this is an hour-long video, so you know where to find it, and that's why I wanted to show you all this. So when you get some free time, technically it's 2 hours, an hour and 40 minutes. So if you get some time, go listen to it. That what they have in it, oh man, it's incredible information, man. But what games are becoming, and Illuvium, in my opinion, is leading the way when it comes to blockchain gaming. They're leading the way on some of the possibilities and capabilities of blockchain game, especially on the Ethereum network, right? So they're doing fire stuff. Has some more land sweepstakes, enter to win. So this is the thing I was telling you about, that you can enter and win and register and get out and, get a chance to win some free land. Here's another recording you could play. It's about an hour long, which is just talking about basically, it's a Luva talk. They're talking about Illuvium and all the stuff inside of it and stuff like that. It's pretty sick. Like I said, go check these out when you have some time. I'm trying to show you some cool stuff. It's Illuvi Talks, you know what I'm saying? So they have a lot of dope information, as you see, for a discussion on the roles and integrating with our NFTs, the future of gaming ecosystem, and more. So basically, they're going to talk about how they're cooperate, how they're integrating NFTs into the actual game, and how it's gonna work and all that dope stuff. So, like I said, I'm always here to introduce y'all into new stuff, so y'all have other things to look into, so you can keep yourself busy instead of doing the stuff that's taking away your time, not making you any money, not doing anything that's benefiting you. This stuff is beneficial because instead of playing a game that you're paying $60 for that's not giving you anything back, you get to play games that are actually giving you something back, like NFTs and money and coin and stuff like that, so you can actually benefit from playing the game, right? So I'm trying to give you ways to make passive income and make your life better, right? That's the goal, to help you make your life better instead of sitting there wasting damn time. We don't have time for that anymore, people. The world is evolving and the world is changing. So let's evolve and change with it. That's the way it goes, right? So yeah, they had their tier 4 land. This is another another release of land. Like I'm telling you, they're doing some dope stuff. But what I like a lot is the fact that they're really teaming up with Chainlink here. Now, Chainlink, the price for Chainlink is super low right now, and the price for Illuvium is also low right now. Illuvium is a $1,500 token. That was like the max. Actually, no, the max was $2,000, and I think it's down at like $200, $300. So just think about that. It's probably going to be a really good investment if you have the funding. Go buy you a couple of Illuvium tokens and stack up on Chainlink. You know what I'm saying? It's a very useful token. And then right here, this is a region. The Helicon Sea, I believe that's how it said. And this is just an area that you're going to be able to explore and capture monsters at. Because remember, it's like Pokemon. Pokemon has the regions all over the place, and you go explore these regions and find new Pokemon. It's kind of the same concept, right? It's kind of the same concept. Now, we haven't even gotten to the gameplay yet. But look at this guy. They drop these on IG, and you get to see some of the monsters actually battling and fighting and stuff. It's really sick, bro. This is Sun Tzu. Oh, no, hold on. What the ancients called a clever fight is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Sun Tzu. Sick.
To stay up to date with future Illuvium land sales, register on Alluvium.io and join our Discord server.
Yes. Now this guy. This thing immediately caught my eye. He is so sick. Like, he is freaking sick. I want one of these lions, man. They're freaking awesome. Look at him. He's freaking badass. And there's a shit ton of them. You see this purple one over there? You seen that purple one? Like, he's freaking sick, too. If you can go back and pause and peep that out, which I might bump into him. There's some more land. You know what I'm saying? Some more land stuff that you're going to be able to mess with. Now, like I said, see how they have the Pokemon theory. Look at the Pokemon theme. You know, this is the evolution of Pokemon, bro. I'm telling you, man. Illuvium is taking the cake, bro. Illuvium is taking the cake. Like, look at this, man. Like we seen that last time. But let's get into some gameplay, okay? Let's get into some gameplay. We got 10 we did 10 minutes of explaining. Now let's get into some live gameplay. We have a whole bunch of them here that we're going to watch, and we're going to take our time and actually enjoy it. And then they're going to have how to play Alluvium guide by some other interesting people. And then you got the regions explored right here again on YouTube. You can go watch that. That is brand new. That is 7 hours ago from this video. You're probably seeing this video about 2 weeks later, right? 2 weeks later. So you can jump on this now. Eventually, I'll be getting live with y'all. I need y'all to help me with that, though. I need y'all to get me subscribers. I need y'all to spread the word so I can get on live and y'all can start seeing some of this stuff live, bro. You can start seeing this stuff live and see real good content. I'm on this all day, every day, man. This is truly what I really want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I really want to focus on helping y'all better your lives all around. But gaming has always been one of my major passions ever since I was a little kid, and I love to see the evolution of gaming. But let's go get onto this some of this gameplay here and see what we got here. These things are
in this live gameplay battle, co-founder versus co-founder. Live gameplay for the very first time. We were just going to do live gameplay. And then these guys decided, why not wager $1 million? It's going to be a wild live stream today. Let me tell you what's going to happen, and then we're going to bring the boys in for this co-founder live gameplay battle in survival mode. In this episode, you're going to see the first ever live gameplay of Illuvium. We're excited.
See that?
Survival mode
right here,
tutorial.
I got you.
I'm going to show you on my computer here in my studio with Grant and Kieran. They're going to walk through, and we're just going to explain how survival mode works so you know what's going on before these guys duke it out for a stupid, gigantic wager. We're going to have the co-founder live battle, and then, of course, we're going to do a Q&A with gameplay with you guys. We're so excited.
You guys are wagering $1 million.
And I asked the guys while we were setting up,
16.92 Illuvium.
Kieran, I got to bring him in. Here's Kieran. Here's Grant. Our co-founders. I mean, Grant pitched me on the idea of battling you live for fun, and then all of a sudden you just ratcheted it up to $1 million, Kieran. What were you thinking? Is this really happening right now?
Yeah, it really is, and ever since I sent that tweet out, I've regretted it because I've found out from multiple team members that Grant has been practicing, even missing meetings to practice.
You about to lose 1,600 Illuvium, bro. You don't be doubting yourself, man.
I've just donated $1 million worth of ILB to Grant.
Wow. Grant, I mean, do you feel really confident right now, or do you feel like he's just kind of playing sly, and he's going to just lose?
These guys are going to be dominating when the game starts, bro. They're going to be dominating. Be careful, man.
What's your take?
We've been on call for an hour, basically, fucking raging at each other because we don't know who's practiced more.
He's a liar.
Well, I was using a different version of the game. So, just go fuck yourself.
This is going to be good. You guys see the brother.
Yeah, y'all are throwing $1 million at each other, bro.
So once Kieran threw this out on Twitter, the immediate response was, the hunt is on for Grant, of course. So
All
this
right,
is really happening. This is not clickbait. They are really wagering for some reason $1 million actual worth of crypto for whoever wins this survival mode battle. And here's what's happening.
They must
today,
have
my
a
friends.
shit ton of
You're gonna
Illuvium,
see on
bro.
the screen.
To wager
These are
1,600 of them?
private beta build. This is survival mode. This is a work in progress. And we're going to be live streaming this on various PCs. Like Kieran's got one PC, Grant's got a different PC, I've got my own PC. And so we're running this on various rigs around
Like the
world.
freaking Super Bowl in
Some
gaming.
systems and alluvials are missing from the build that we're showing you right now, and everything you see here is definitely subject to change, and I want you guys to keep that in mind. This is private beta right now. This is not the final version of the game. And if you want to see full quality gameplay, we have a video on our YouTube channel right now that's a full 4K 60 FPS, raw and uncut, with high bitrate on a 3080 max graphics, and you can really look in there and see what it might look on your screen.
Oh, we gotta go in there, bro.
Today, this is these guys live streaming to me, and then me re-live streaming it to you. Okay, so the quality is going to be smashed by live streams.
True,
You know
true.
what? How could we say no to a $1 million gameplay battle? There's no way.
How could you?
There's no way.
No, man, no, that's fire.
I'm physically sweating and have been for over an hour.
Yeah, we gotta start this, man. We gotta start
It
this.
was supposed to be fun, and instead, now it's so high stakes. I guess that does make it more fun.
It doesn't. It does for you guys.
I'm looking at the comments here. I'm seeing like Grant is like absolute shit.
Why is
Grant
that?
doesn't
Doghouse.
slept in a day.
Yes, and you wonder why. I said the exact same thing. I'm like, you haven't shaved in literally a week, and you know why? Because you've been playing this game religiously. And that's fine, but just admit it.
Yep,
I'm not
this is
admitting.
it. No, guys, let's really difficult waves of enemies that are coming at them. And so the enemy team is obviously
See, this
here
is the
on
battle
other
system.
side of the arena. And the goal is to last as long as possible. Now, for you guys that are watching, you'll try to last as long as possible, and it's normal video games. For these guys, they have to last as long as possible to save $1 million of their own dollars going into the other guy's crypto wallet.
Oh man.
So, whenever
Oh,
you're deciding
man.
to
I couldn't
drop
believe we
alluvials
stumbled on
here,
this, yo.
deploy
This
your
is
alluvials
lit.
on the board, you're going to see the cost in terms of mastery points. And the mastery points, you can see them here with these yellow icons in the game that I'm zooming in on.
Okay, so that's a
you can always
mastery
keep
points.
track of what the cost of your alluvials are versus the total mastery points that you have available. You'll see these two guys, you know,
Alluvials.
budgeting the mastery points from round to round.
Oh yeah.
There's also Illuvial Filtering at the bottom of the screen. So all of the alluvials that are here, that you see at the bottom, that are an option for you to choose from, all of these are randomly generated. However, you can find different alluvials based on different parameters. For example, if I zoom down here, I could choose based on water, earth,
elements.
nature, air,
Elements.
and go ahead and filter
I
out
see.
alluvials that way. I can also filter out which stage they are in. I'm going to remove, I can filter out which stage they are in here at the bottom of the screen. Stage 1, 2, or 3. And I believe it's the affinity, if I'm correct, with empath, fighter, bulwark, and scion at the bottom of the screen. And then you can filter based on that. And so that's how you can choose the specific alluvials you want for your particular strategy.
So sick. Look
Anything
at
you
all
guys
of
would
them.
want to add just
I
on the
want
basic
alluvials
interface that
bad.
you guys are going to be
They're
using
sick.
here, just so people understand what we're dealing with?
Sorry?
Oh, those guys are in the zone. They're just thinking about their game. Like, they're just thinking about how do I win. All right, I'm going to keep going. So you can deploy alluvials just by dragging and dropping them from your deck down here at the bottom.
Oh, that's
You can
sick.
get rid of them by dragging away, and you can get rid of them by dropping them in the water, out of bounds, etc. So that's how you can deploy them. You have your ranger, which is free to play on the board, and there is an armament system that your ranger can use. And anything other than default armaments for your ranger will cost mastery points, I believe, to deploy. So to equip your ranger, and so when you equip your ranger, and perhaps I'm not sure if it's in the build you guys are using, but when you equip your ranger, that can give your ranger different synergies with your team, and it can help you counter the enemy team as well.
It's like
So
football.
on the right-hand side, the right-hand panel over here, this is the enemy team's synergies. And so you're going to want to keep an eye on this to understand how you can best counter the enemy team.
Okay,
On the
so he's
left-hand
using land
side
and
is
something
your
else.
team's
Earth and
synergies.
something else.
And you're going to want to stack up these synergies as best you can in order to counter the enemy team. This is where your eyeballs need to be most of the time as you're developing your strategy and you're trying to last wave after wave here in survival mode. So there are affinity and class systems in this mode. And certain affinities and classes counter others. So we're going to release in-depth guides in the future and work with influencers to help you understand what those counters are and
Choose me, yo. I'm down.
strategies, and you
I'm
can
down,
get into the
Illuvium.
deeper
I got you.
aspects of gameplay. Let's talk about the synergy system. So our synergy system provides basically the significant amount.
So now you
of
get to
depth
learn the game.
for our auto battle.
You got lucky.
And this is where you
I haven't got to
increase
explain
your
none to
team's
y'all.
power
He
is the
got you.
synergy system. So first, there are two types of synergies: primary and composite. You see them over here. The primary synergies.
Okay, primaries.
The synergies make you more powerful, and a combination of two primary synergies can offer you more flexibility with your team. You can also increase your synergy bonuses by deploying compatible alluvials until you reach a new threshold. You see the numbers over there next to each of these synergies, guys? As those move up, that's going to increase your threshold with these various synergies, and that is going to make you more powerful. So you're trying to maximize those synergies, and you can read synergy details here within each synergy, whether it's primary or composite. Now, there are multiple stages of alluvials. There are 1, 2, and 3 stages of alluvials of a certain line when you're deploying them here. And stage 1s always start with 2 primary synergies. So in this case, I have a stage 1 alluvial deployed, and there's going to be 2 primary synergies over here on the left with 2 primaries. However, as you move up the stages to stage 2 and stage 3 alluvials, you will always start with primaries in stage 1, but stage 2s and 3s will add composite synergies to your strategy. And these composite synergies stack even more complexity and even more depth to the gameplay and how you're thinking about defeating the enemy team. And these composite synergies, like this in this example, it's Harbinger, is a combination of Bulwark and Scion. And these composites will have multiple primaries inside of one composite, essentially. That's the way to think about it. So when you add composite synergies to your strategy, they help you move up thresholds in your primaries. However, your primaries do not increase the thresholds for your composite. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
It does not go both ways when it comes to going up the thresholds.
Okay.
And then the last item is an innates that you guys need to know about. The innates, which you can see right here, there's a number next to this Harbinger. See the little 1, 1 over there in this composite?
Oh, yeah.
These innates are the number in the top right there. And that is your innate count. These innates are not tied to your threshold, and you can view them here, and innates are permanently active. So, for example, the innate on this Harbinger here is the Harbinger's Alluvial's Omega ability can cause them to gain Omega power, physical, and energy resist. And when vanquished, Harbinger Alluvials reduce the attack speed of their vanquisher until the battle ends. So that is an innate that this particular Alluvial has. That
So
is
this is pretty
always
deep,
on
man.
And can't be, let's
Very
say,
strategical.
it's just there innate. It's like
I
a
like
passive.
it.
Let's call it a
That's
passive.
how I like the
Okay?
battle.
We're almost done. I'm just explaining all the systems to you guys so that you can fully understand what's happening. All right, awesome. You're saying you can barely hear me. I'll turn up the volume if you guys want me to turn up the volume on my microphone. There we go. Let me know if that's better. You guys are doing a lot of nodding right now. You're like, There's also a weapon and armor system. I forget the hotkey to activate it. Maybe you guys could help me out with that. But the armaments.
Yeah, maybe you should help him out with that, Grant.
Hold on, 1 sec.
So you hit shift and right click on your, depending on, if you're on PC, right?
There it is. All right, I just shifted
Oh,
and
yes,
right-clicked.
it is.
Thank you very much.
It
That's
is.
what pulled up. Thank you for reminding me of the hotkey.
Just don't remind
Weapons
Grant,
and
he
armor.
definitely didn't hear that.
Weapons and armor.
Perfect. So when you do that, it pulls up the weapons and armor menu. This is, I think, the first time anyone's ever seeing this. Just like this in world premiere, I guess. These are otherwise known as armaments, weapons, and armor. And these are how the Rangers gain power and synergies. You use shift right.
I did see them have different weapons in the trailers.
And other than the default set, these cost mastery points to use with your Ranger, and these can significantly upgrade you. Okay? Got it.
Jumpsuits.
And so, lastly, the last thing I want you guys to know about is the hyper system. And so, with hyper system, it's essentially like a counter system in Illuvium. And when it activates, a specific alluvial will counter an enemy they find in combat until they get an outline around their bar. So their bars look normal right now with blue and these colors that you see right here. But when it goes hyper, you're going to see an extra outline around that bar, which lets you know that it enabled affinity counters and class counters. And they gain bonus stats and effects when they go hyper. So if you see Kieran or Grant's Alluvials getting that extra bar around around the top of their Alluvials, that's because it's gone hyper, and they've done a good job of creating synergies and countering the enemy team to get maximum power out of their squad. Is there anything else you guys would like to explain about the basics, or that we would like to cover?
No, let's get it on. I want to see a little bit of battling.
Survival mode before we get into this battle to the death.
Yeah, the only thing Aaron mentioned was that obviously because it's a non-AI balanced version of the game, that certain things won't make complete sense. His comment on the wager was that like a lot of it will come down to luck, because some of the things that would make sense from a synergy point of view don't represent the actual back end stats for those characters.
I see.
So
Beta, of course.
there's an
It's a
element
beta.
of luck here as well.
That makes sense. Okay, element of luck, and your Alluvials are randomly
Ooh,
rolled
they rolled
every
the
match as
bottom.
well, which there's an element of randomness and luck there as well.
Oh, they rolled the bottom. They
that's a
doubled.
good
They
point.
tag
Anything else you
teaming
guys
them.
would like to add? Otherwise, we can bring in your feeds. But I just hit the button to fight, and now the Alluvials are battling each other. And this was just me showing you the Alluvials that I deployed, actually going into action and showing you a little bit of gameplay.
Lit.
So let's bring Kieran back in. I'm going to stop streaming my feed, and then Kieran, are you sweating buckets right now? We're about to bring your feed in here. Give it 30 seconds. Then we're going to bring your feed in here, and you're going to battle in survival mode for everyone.
Yeah, I'm very, very nervous.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then I don't know if you can get a new version up and running during the stream, but let's just go ahead and
Yeah, I can.
live gameplay. Grant's gameplay is working correctly, so let's just give some live gameplay from Grant so people can check out the game. And Grant, as you're going through the gameplay, can you please tell us about why you're selecting different characters and walk us through some of your strategies so people can understand?
There's a lot on the line here, man, and he's listening. Like, this is bullshit.
Alright, I'm finally in. God, it's a whole new UI. Everything was different. I'm sitting here going, what the hell is going on? Alright, we're good now.
He got a lot of them.
So, Kieran, are you downloading the new version of the game?
I've already got it.
Okay.
This is sick.
So right here you can see that Grant
Can't wait
is
to play,
changing out
man.
the weapons.
And this is just the battle. This is just survival. There's a shit ton of other modes, man. Way more exploration and everything. Like, this is literally just some quick little battling. I'm not going to watch the whole thing with y'all. This is an hour long. So y'all can go in there and y'all can watch it if you like. I'm just showing y'all some gameplay, some battling. These guys are going to be wagering the mill. So I'm going to end up watching the whole thing, but I ain't gonna record the whole thing for y'all. Y'all can go in there and watch it yourself, you know what I mean? Okay, so he's doing a lot of switching out.
Freaking out here, man.
Let's see how long they can go, right?
So the enemy team, he's looking up in the top right-hand corner at the enemy team synergies, air, nature, empath, rogue, and also looking at those composite score and revenant, and making some decisions about how he can counter those with his own primary and composite synergies.
I don't know if that's the right call, but fuck it.
While this battle is happening, can you zoom in on some of the
Oh,
Alluvials?
he rolled up behind you, bro. He rolled up behind you. Yo, he's behind you, Phoenix.
Could you stop asking me
Oh,
questions,
shit.
please?
Okay, he's coming over there. He's coming over to help you out.
I'm joking, but I'm begging you, dude.
He rolled up behind him, bro. He did the sneak attack, dude.
Okay. Is Kieran watching this?
I still have an issue with the weapons not working.
Shift right click. Hold shift.
No,
right
I'm
click.
trying to get
I don't know if they work.
my version working. Yeah, I know how to shift and right click. They definitely do. I was just playing it. God damn it.
Hey, you about to lose a mil, bro. You about to lose that 1,600 Illuvium.
There's no way I can beat you
You
with
better
that.
get ready, man.
30 seconds.
Yo, this is sick, though.
So, but also, it's not looking right.
That's he's going in.
So notice how Grant is stacking multiple composites, and as he hovers over the different alluvial options at the bottom of the screen, it'll show him the potential composites as well as primaries that alluvial would add if he decided to deploy it.
Just that's
Oh, when it makes like this combo factor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Looks like Grant is not feeling super confident in his composition this time. But now that Grant is moving into stage 2 and stage 3 alluvials, because he has enough mastery points, notice how he's got multiple composites going over there, because composites are only...
Oh, he just dominated. Bye, yeah. I can't keep going. I can't keep going. We hitting 30 minutes right there. I would love to put the whole hour joint on here, but you're at 21 minutes over here, so y'all can go in and start off at 21 minutes and finish the Super Bowl and see who wins that mill, right? I know I'm gonna do it, so that's definitely something y'all can do. That's a little bit on Illuvium. I want to dive into the Discord real quick and talk about some upcoming things that are going on, like the land sales and all types of dope stuff that's going down, right? So we can do some character leaks that they put out. You might have already seen some of them, but as you just seen the live stream, there was a lot of Alluviums there doing a lot of crazy stuff. So it's this game, I'm telling you, man, like, and remember, man, like, you're earning real money. You're earning real-time cryptocurrencies, bro. Like, and all those, and those monsters can be traded, sold for real money as well. So say you beast out a monster and then you want to sell them. And you can, or you want to buy somebody else's monster. Here's some leaks on the land and how the land's on, those battlefields you just saw. You can own some of those and like put them up so people can battle on them and stuff like that. So basically, in a nutshell, it's like you're getting an early slot as a gym leader. That's what it seems like to me. Like if you were in Pokemon, right? That's what it seems like to me. Like the people that are in now in Byland are gonna be the ones that become like those gym leaders, and people charge you to come and play on their land and stuff like that, or take a little bit of the reward from the battle, something like that. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. But that's just some of the land sneak peeks. If you jump into the Discord, look at this. This is the worlds, the explorations and stuff. Because remember, you're gonna go around and explore and capture your own monsters. Yeah, there they are. Oh, yeah. There they are, yeah. Beast. Where'd they go? No. There's some more stuff. Yeah, but look at the lions, man. They got all types of dope stuff in here. Land developments and worlds and stuff like that. Battlefields. I'm telling you, it's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be incredible. Illuvium is like top dog right now when it comes to play to earn games. They have a Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, everything. So make sure you jump up on there and really dive deep into Illuvium. Dive deep into Illuvium, because I promise you this game is going to be untouchable for a while. It's going to dominate this atmosphere. There's going to be some competitors, like Phantom Galaxy is going to be a good competitor. Dragon Watch Heroes is going to be a good competitor. Like, there's going to be some good competitors. Right? And then you got other networks like Solana's dropping Dragon Watch Heroes and a whole bunch of other play-to-earn games as well. But when it comes to Ethereum, Phantom Galaxies, and is Big Time on Ethereum? I think Big Time might be on Ethereum too. So if it is, it's going to be a big three right here on ETH. On ETH. You also got Gold Fever. Like I'm telling you, there's so many games coming. But I'm going to end it there for y'all. I just want to give y'all some updates on Illuvium and how it's going. I'll be dropping a lot more stuff. I'll definitely be dropping some more of those YouTube videos you just saw. So I'll definitely go on there and do some reviews of that and show y'all some more dope content. Of course, y'all could look it up yourself too. You know what I'm saying? You could look it up yourself too and look at it. But, you know, I got you. I got you if you want to see it kind of how I put it all together. I got you. I'll be doing more of that. I am going to be doing some more on Big Time. And I am going to be doing some more on Phantom Galaxies and on Gold Rush. Gold Fever, and a whole bunch of other games as well, because there's a lot of stuff dropping. And I've been doing blockchain games, but now I gotta kind of go over and review them again because they're dropping more content. So I'm kind of keeping you updated on a good classic games, about 10 games that are releasing that are going to be fire blockchain games, and I'm keeping y'all updated on them and giving you all that information, so y'all have one spot you can go to learn all the information about the games at one time. So I love y'all. This is About Life, Black Duplicate. More coming. Stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe. Please like the video, man. Please like the video because I need y'all's help. So please like the video and subscribe. We out.